Well, we're in your corner tonight with an update on the Dali and its crew as the ship's management company confirms 10 crew members have now been cleared to leave the U.S., while the remaining 11 will stay in hotels and apartments in Baltimore. So a replacement crew is now on board that ship, which is expected to leave for Norfolk, Virginia next week. WJZ investigator Mike Halgren live in Locust Point tonight following these new developments for us. Mike, good evening.
Good evening, Rick. Good evening, everybody. The Dali was supposed to leave Baltimore today, but that departure got pushed back, and it's now set to leave Baltimore on Monday at noon. Now, we're here at the Baltimore International Seafarers Center. They've been assisting the crew, and they spoke to us candidly about their fears and the future.
The question I've gotten most from the crew is, when can we go home?
And now, for 10 of those crew members, there's an answer. They've been cleared to leave the country immediately.
Everything is always changing. I know that the desire is to have them to the airport directly and as soon as possible.
Reverend Josh Messick with the Baltimore International Seafarers Center says the future is less certain for the 11 higher-ranking members of the crew. They have agreed to make themselves available for depositions.
How long are they going to be here in Baltimore? We don't know.
They'll be here for the duration of the litigation process, which could take a year or more. Myself and the other entities that are involved that are there to support them have, as gently as possible, tried to prepare them for this eventuality that they could be here for the foreseeable future. These were donated by a young man who bought them all out of pocket.
He showed us some of the food donations that came in for the crew. Synergy says it will provide for their lodging. Messick's team will provide transportation and comfort and take them shopping for essentials.
Have you ever dealt with anything like this before?
Who has? No is the short answer. They are worried about what a day in the life will look like when they don't have work to do, and their day will be taken up with legal worries. So we hope to provide a break in that.
The Dali is still at Seagirt, but is expected to depart for Norfolk next week with a replacement crew. Messick spoke to us about the emotional toll of the tragedy.
They know that those 6 workers died, and I think that most people don't realize that they mourn with us. This has been a tragedy for them as much as it has been for us as a community. Their lives will never be the same, in spite of the fact that they did everything they could to prevent this. It's tragic. My heart goes out to them every day.
Now, Messick says most of the crew members are from India. Many of them have young children. It's too expensive to bring loved ones here to visit, and they just want to go home again. Live in Locust Point, Mike Halgren, WJZ.